This week's episode of Speaking Style on Fashion with Hlolo, where we give you some tips and tricks on how to better manage your style. As you know, fashion is part of our everyday life and we engage with it on many levels, as it can often give people an impression of who we are. And on this week's episode, we are expanding on the trend topic by picking up on one of the trends that's been around for a while. Since around 2019, we've seen this trend. It was very popular in nude tones and natural shades, and it is the monochromatic trend. Alright, so on this episode, we'll not only be telling you what exactly the monochromatic trend means, what it is, we'll also be sharing with you how you can apply this trend into your own personal style. So on that note, let us begin. Alright, so our tip number one for this week on how to rock the monochromatic trend is, first things first, we're going to switch it up and start with an explanation of the trend. The monochromatic trend, as you've seen in our pictures, is basically the trend where you wear one color from head to toe. So when you're wearing one color from head to toe, it does not necessarily have to be the exact same shade, which you'll be lucky enough to find in a suit. But it can be a top and a skirt that are in the same color family. If you're wearing something green, you can wear it in a different shade at the top, a different shade with your skirt or pants, a different shade with your shoes. It's just to say that this is the color that you are wearing from head to toe. And when it comes to shoes as well, you don't always have to have your accessories in this trend being exactly the same. You can get away with pairing it with some other neutral colors when it comes to your shoes and your handbag and your accessories, but you can also just go full on out and get matching shoes, matching handbag and accessories. So that is basically the first thing that we are sharing about the monochromatic trend. Okay, so to expound further on this monochromatic trend, is that most people, when they see this trend on the runway, it can look a little bit scary, a little bit much, because it is usually in bold colors or in like super bright neons or pure saturated colors, where most people can think, I don't think I can do that trend. I see it, it's kind of nice, but maybe not for me. But most people don't realize that this is a trend that you've probably done many times in your life. For instance, when you are wearing black, you can tend to wear it from head to toe. When you are invited to the always ever-present all-white party, that is also a time when in your life you've probably worn monochromatic trends. And there was a time when wearing denim from head to toe was trending, where you could wear your denim shirt with a matching denim jeans and some maybe matching denim boots. So there are times when you have had this trend in your life, you were just not necessarily aware of it. So we'll be giving you some other colors that you can rock this trend in next, to show you how you can enjoy this trend and engage with it a bit more. Alright, so next we have some primary colors that you can do this monochromatic trend in. Primary colors are basically your red, blue and yellow, and mixing these colors gives you colors like green, purple and orange. So these primary colors are usually available in different shops depending on which colors are trending in this season. So that's how you can make this trend come alive for yourself. Alright, the next color that we're also going to be talking about is green. I don't know if y'all have seen it around on some people, but the monochromatic trend works really well with green as well. Guys usually rock this trend in a military green tone where they wear it from head to toe and have the sneakers and the tracksuit and the sweater and the pants that are matching. So as ladies, we can rock it with different shades of green, with a nice different textures as well. You know, you can wear it with a nice green shirt or a blouse, put on a nice green trouser or a pencil skirt, and you can be super cute in this color. If you're lucky enough to have green shoes, which is kind of unlikely, you can rock it with some nude pumps or black sandals, stiletto sandals, and you can be really cute in this monochromatic tone. Another tone that we will be telling you about that you can use, another color, is lilac. This season there's been a lot of lilac colors coming through from fashion designers and the fashion dictators. So lilac is a beautiful color. If you can get it in a suit, it is super great to wear in a monochromatic shade. You can put it on with a nice lilac blouse on the inside or a camisole. And getting the lilac shoes as well might be a little bit difficult, but if you shop online, you can find anything for real. So it's also a great one to pair with some matching accessories, a nice matching handbag. If lilac is not really something easy for you to find or something that you really like, you could do it in a soft pink, you could do it in a nice buttery yellow. That's also a great way to do it, or you could even do it in a nice cream or white vanilla tones. And that also now brings us into the next way that you can do monochromatic trend. So the next way you can do monochromatic tone is one that was very popular like maybe a year or two ago, pre-COVID. I don't know if right now it is as popular because people really got into it, and that was the neutral monochromatic way of rocking outfits where people were wearing different shades of nude tones, caramels and browns. It was very popular 2 years ago, so you might not really be that keen to do it. You might be better off doing it in one of the other colors. But if this is something that you still like and you feel like it gives you a bit of a sophisticated vibe, this is a great one that you can do in terms of adding some nice nude tones. They come in different kind of shades. They usually vary in very subtle ways, but when you pair them together with some browns, they really just click into place and people can see that, okay, you are in that monochromatic nude kind of shade. Alright, so the last one but not least that we'll be sharing on is wearing the monochromatic tone in a white. Well, right now, because everybody does it in color and it's very bold in colors like yellow and blue and greens, as we spoke about earlier, most people don't really think they are doing it when they're in white. But when you wear all white, you are definitely doing the monochromatic tone. I think this is a great way to do it because your white garments that you have can be paired with other things outside of the tone and they can go really well. So your white top, your white bottom, pants or skirt, or your shoes or your sneakers or your jacket, you could rock it with other clothing items. So when you do it in this tone, it is more achievable and probably more easy to find these different items in the color white. So another reason I like it in white as well is because all white is something that has been around so long, over the past 20 years, that you can never really go wrong when you're wearing it. The key is just to keep it clean, and when you have kids that's kind of difficult, you know, but if you can keep your all white outfit clean the whole day, it is a crisp and fresh way to do this monochromatic trend, and you can really just show up somewhere and people can notice that, oh wow, that person is wearing all white, and chances are you're looking fresh, you're looking crisp and new and very bright for the summertime. So I hope y'all guys have enjoyed this week's topic of monochromatic trend and y'all have learned and seen different ways that you can try out this trend. It's great for the summertime, you know, it's bright outside, it's really hot, and it's always a great trend to try out, to stand out in a crowd if that is what you're looking for, and to feel fresh and confident. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode. Please don't forget to like, share, and follow, and of course, shop the collection.